Good morning, one and all. We're here today at Sabina Park. You join us for this T20 between the Jamaica Tullawahs and the Trinbago Knight Riders. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Okay. With 4 of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Knight Riders are 117 for 1.
Been some...
Fabian from the Blue Mountains end. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Good pick up. Big chance. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
That's the end of the match. A great victory, amazing bowling that really restricted the runs.
Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Queen's Park Oval. You join us for this T20 match between the Trinbago Knight Riders and the Sir Kitson Nevis Patriots. I'm at...
Well, that's a surprise. I really did think the obvious choice was to throw the ball to the bowlers, but nope. Time for the openers to pad up. They're probably surprised too.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. The umpire signal. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Threaded it.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply? That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work. A great victory, extremely close, right to the end, and to bring the win home like that is...
Good afternoon to you all. It's an absolute...
Not much reaction coming from the crowd. The opposition captain wins the toss and says they'll have a bat.
Right, so... With 4 of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Misses everything. Sadhu, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
10 runs added there. The Knight Riders, 196 for 1. Smoked off the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Sadhu watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Sadhu goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way, way into the stands.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
And that's the end of the innings. The Kings have been set a target of 225 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
That's a fantastic win. Maybe a bit closer than they would have hoped, but a win's a win, and they rightfully celebrate.
That's all from us in the commentary box. Good afternoon to all. It's an...
Seems a strange decision. I really feel the conditions are going to be tricky to bat in at the start. The openers are really going to have to concentrate in the early overs.
These two teams always... New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Goes over the top with that shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Sadu has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will he reply?
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Might look to go big again here.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Over, the Knight Riders are 51 for 2.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's...
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
That is quite extraordinary. Sadu, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. Sadu has got a fire lit under them now. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Tikshana from the north. McCoy, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Can he come back with a dot ball? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's a waste of...
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Sadu, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Square drive and through the gap. Classic shot for 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Needs a dot ball.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
I'm really liking this innings.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the fielder with that shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Waiting.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Knight Riders are 142 for 3. Going with spin now. Brilliant diving stop. That is quite extraordinary. Sadhu, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
McCoy coming back into the attack has done well so far. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
I didn't feel it may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Good shot, a beauty.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
The Royals needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Kikshana has been going really well here. Comes back on from the south end.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. McCoy from the north end. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Well, this innings is just getting better and better. 150 now. Wonderful cricket. Stunning knock.
Yep. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
1 over left in the innings. Ahmad to bowl it. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come? And that's the end of the innings. The Knight Riders have set a target of 266 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
The Knight Riders get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon. Hello and welcome. It's an absolute scorcher today at the Kensington Oval. You join us for this 2020 match between the Barbados Royals and the Trinbago Knight Riders. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.